Hi everyone, in this video we're going to do the most basic of micro interactions. Basically, it's so basic, is this even a micro interaction? A hover, okay? They're called interactive components inside of Figma. This one is a hover, as you can see, and this one here is just click on and off. Up until now, we've had to choose a variant to start with, and we haven't had this kind of like lovely interaction. But now we do. Let me show you how to make them. Hi everyone, first thing is that this feature that I'm showing you here is new for Figma. It actually hasn't come out yet, it's still in beta. Okay, depending on how long in the future you're watching this, it'll either just work flawlessly, okay, or you might have to turn it on. If some of the features aren't around, just go to Figma and we'll do a Google search for, looking for something called Interactive Components Beta and ask to be part of the program. It takes about a week and then they seem to be letting any old person in. They let me in. Okay, but in the future, this might just work. So we're gonna kind of start with that. So I'm gonna undo and we'll get started for real. Okay, so what I wanna do is just do a really bare bones version just so I can show how it works, and then we'll do some more detailed things as we go. So I've just got a blank document because the other one was getting messy, and I've called it micro interactions. And I'm just gonna start with a rectangle. We're gonna do that button thing you saw at the beginning. And I'm really just gonna do bare bones. So we'll start with a button that is gray, okay? And we will turn it into a component. So we're going to rely on some of the stuff we already know. Okay, so a button needs to be a component. How do you do a variable? That's what we need to start with, because interactive components is just a way of switching variables. So to make a variable, we have to start with a component. That component has to be turned into a variable. Okay, and there needs to be two variants, or a minimum of two. Okay, this one here, I'm just going to double click and change the color of. Okay, so I've got two colors, and this is kind of where we got up to before. That is a variant, and what we were able to do up until recently is only we could go, here's my component, I can pick whether it is this variant or this variant. And we had to kind of just do it. There was no interactivity between the two, which is weird, huh? Like this new feature feels like it, I don't know, very important part of our prototypes. But anyway, so what we need to do now is to make that actually interactive. Okay, for this interactive component, what we do is we go inside of here. Okay, this is my component set. Remember the dots are on the outside. Go to prototype, go inside my component set. Okay, and these are the two versions. You can see these dots appearing. Well, up until now, we could only go to other frames. Okay, but now we can go to other components and use things like, instead of on tap, while hovering. If you can't see while hovering, it means you are not part of the beta. Okay, and you might have to go and ask for access if you want to do this. Otherwise, wait around, it'll be out soon. And they might change the naming of it here. So just look in here. Some of them is going to say something to do with hovering. Okay, it might not say while hovering, but they reserve the right to change it in beta. Okay, so while hovering, I'm going to change to variant 2. And that's it. Okay, let's give it a go. So let's preview this one. I say it's going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, or it does. Okay, if yours doesn't work, look at that. I'm hovering. I'm not doing anything. That's the sweet new Figma thing called interactive components. Super helpful. A long time coming. Okay, if you can't see yours, it's because you only have this there. I have this version of it. While I was explaining to you, I dragged one out. So you might only have this first kind of component set. You might have to drag out from your assets panel the actual button. And you should really be on its own page. Okay, so let's go to this one now. And there we go, while hovering. Let's do another simple one. Okay, it's going to be whilst clicking, or at least on tap. So I'm gonna go and steal something from my last document. Okay, I went and stole this checkbox from one of the, I think I originally stole it from Microsoft's kind of community one. Anyway, it is just, let's go look at the layers. It is just a rectangle and a tick box. Okay, currently they're inside of a frame, but that doesn't really matter. I'm gonna select both of them, make sure it's a component. Okay, make sure there's two variants of it. The second variant, I'm gonna double click to delete the tick. And that's kind of what we did before, right? We made this little thing and we get to decide whether it's ticked on or ticked off. So to add the interactivity, just like we did before, switch to prototype, option 9, okay, or alt 9, and say I've double clicked to go inside the component set to say you go there. When do you go there? On tap, it's done it already. Okay, on tap, change to variant 2. Instantly, yeah, why not? Dissolve is not going to be that exciting. Okay, but let's give it a preview. So I'm going to drag out an instance. Okay, so I've already got one there. And let's preview it. My preview should be already open, and watch. Oh, look how cool that is. Why doesn't it go back down? Okay, so it went one way. If I reset it for R, okay, it goes off but not back on. How do we do that? Basically, if you want it to toggle, okay, go back and forth, you basically just go to this. So we've got one dragging from here to here. Let's just get one going back to this way. And it will remember the last thing you've done. So it's going to remember on tap change to, and it's going to go to this new one. So hopefully it just works. Let's go. Toggle, 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 toggle. Hey, super basic micro interactions. Really, this is just interactive components. This is as basic as it gets. We'll do some more micro interaction-y bits in the next video. But that is interactive components inside of Figma. All right, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider giving it a thumbs up-y, likey thing, and also consider subscribing to the channel. I've got lots more Figma tutorials here. Also, if you do want to go further with Figma, I've got a full course called Figma Essentials. Check out the card up here or link in the description. All right, bye for now.